Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Here in this video we are going to see Mendeleev's periodic table. This is part 3 of periodic classification of elements, in which part 1 and 2 we have discussed about the earlier attempt to make the periodic table. In first part, that is part 1, we have learned about Dobryna's triad. Then in second part we have learned about Newland's octaves, that is Newland's law we can call it. We have seen the limitations of both of these, that is Dobryna's triad and Newland's law of octaves, and on the basis of that we will see about the Mendeleev's periodic table, which is more attractive and which is more useful to make the modern periodic table. This is 5.2, we can call it Mendeleev's periodic table. If you have not seen the earlier Dobryna's triad and Newland's law, you can see on my channel and then come to this part, that is part 3. Let us begin making order out of chaos, Mendeleev's periodic table. Even after rejection of Newland's law of octave, many scientists continue to search for patterns that correlate the properties of the element with their atomic masses. We know that at that particular time atomic number was not known, means it was find out on the basis of atomic masses, means classification has been done on the basis of its atomic masses. The main credit for classifying elements goes to, that is Russian chemist Dmitry Ivanovich Mendeleev. Main credit goes to him for the classification of element. He was the most important contributor to the earlier development of the periodic table of element, wherein the elements were arranged on basis of the fundamental property, the atomic mass, and that's also on the similarity of the chemical property. Means elements were arranged on the basis of their fundamental property. Which fundamental properties are there? That I have written here. It has been classified on the basis of its atomic mass and similarity of its chemical property. So we can say that Mendeleev's periodic table is made on the basis of atomic masses and similarity of the chemical properties of different elements. If you want to know something about Dmitry Ivanovich Mendeleev, he was born in Tobolsk in Western Siberia, that is Russia, on 8 February 1834. After his earlier education, Mendeleev could join a university only due to the efforts of his mother. Dedicating the investigations to his mother, he wrote, "She instructed with the example, corrected with love, and travelled with me to place the spending her last resources and strength. She knew that with the aid of science, without violence, with love but firmness, all superstitious untruth and errors can be removed." The arrangement of the elements he proposed is called Mendeleev's periodic table, and periodic table proved to be unifying principle in the chemistry. It was the motivation for the discovery of some new element. This is what we have seen about the Mendeleev. Now, when Mendeleev started his work, at that time he has started his work, there are 63 elements known on that particular time. He explained the relationship between the atomic masses of the element and their physical and chemical property. So what he examined, that is relationship between atomic masses and physical and chemical properties of them. On the basis of that only he has prepared this periodic table. Among chemical properties, Mendeleev concentrated on the compound formed by the element with mostly two things, that is oxygen and hydrogen. Can you tell me why he has focused on these two, that is oxygen and hydrogen? Because most of the elements make its oxide and hydride. Basic property of element for the classification, that is for oxygen and hydrogen he has focused. Element made oxides along with the oxygen, and elements made hydrides with the hydrogen. That's why he has focused on that particular thing. The formula of the hydrides and oxides formed by element were treated as one of the basic property of the element for its classification. He then took 63 cards. What he did, let us try to understand. He took 63 different cards, and on each card he wrote down the properties of one element. Every card he has taken, whatever that 63 elements known at his time, he has written its property on each of the card. How many card he has taken? 63. And he wrote the property on each and every card of that particular element. Like hydrogen, its property he has written, mainly what it makes with the oxygen and hydrogen. It's a hydrogen, so it is H2, we know. It makes, or even if you will take any other element, how the oxides and hydrates have been formed, on the basis of that he has done. He sorted out the elements with a similar property and pinned the card together on a wall. What he did, he has find out that some of the element, like this is one of the element, let me say A, and this is one of the element B, C and D. If A and D has a similar property, then he has taken those card A and D and pinned on the wall together. That is, A and D has the same property. Similar way that B and D, suppose they have the same property, he has pinned the card on the wall in this way. And what he did, he has kept all the cards together. That is, all the similar property of particular elements and all the similar properties of the element, but all they are making in a group in such a way that all those elements which has a different property kept in a different group. He observed that most of the elements got a place in periodic table and were arranged in the order of their increasing atomic masses. When he has arranged this way, that 1 card, 2 card, 3 card, and he has find out that similar property cards are in a particular row, but at that time all those have the similar property and it is in an increasing manner of its atomic masses. It was also observed that these occurs a periodic recurrence of the element with similar physical and chemical property. On this basis, Mendeleev formulated a periodic law. What is the periodic law of Mendel? Properties of elements are periodic function of their atomic masses. This is most important question. Many a time asked in examination also. So remember, student, Mendeleev's periodic law is this: properties of elements are periodic function of their atomic masses. At that time, atomic number was not known, and hence the properties of element are periodic function of their atomic masses. This is what he had given. Mendeleev's periodic table contain vertical column and horizontal column. Row, we can get vertical column as well as the horizontal row. Vertical column, he has written the name as a group, and horizontal rows are kept as a period. You know what kind of Mendeleev's periodic table is that I can show you here in a textbook. It is already given. You can see that this is the periodic table of the Mendeleev. So what are the achievements of the Mendeleev periodic table, that we will learn in the next part. Here we have taken the basic information that Mendeleev's periodic table. He is one of the contributor in the making periodic table, which is the base for preparing the modern periodic table. In next part, we'll discuss about achievements of the Mendeleev periodic table by this particular table. Thank you so much. If you like this video, then share with your friends. This is part 3. You have not seen part 1 and 2, then see those part and then come to this part so you can understand Mendeleev's periodic table and its Mendeleev's contribution in preparing the periodic table. Next part we will see about the achievement of Mendeleev periodic table. Subscribe my channel. Thank you so much.